Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I really wanted to show you guys a little bit about how my herbs have been doing. I have seen a lot of growth in my bunching onions. Those were estimated to be 7 days, and I also started to see growth in my cilantro and my peppermint. I really want to take you guys out today to show you that, but currently here in South Florida we had different plans. So I don't know if you can see, but it is pouring out today. And I mean, like, the wind blew over like my little cushion. I guess I could go out. I'll get a little wet just for you guys, Oh my gosh, this rain is terrible. I don't know if you guys live in South Florida, but here it's been like on and off rain. It's been a mess every other day. My basil is doing really well. This guy, I gotta prop him up a little bit, but look at how great they're doing. They're nice and fluffy, and I did cut down those other pieces I told you guys about. I'm gonna see if those pop back up. So here, as you can see, my bunching onions have a lot of growth. This is my peppermint, it's starting to come up over here, and my cilantro right there is starting to pop up too. I haven't seen any growth in my chives nor my rosemary, so we'll keep an eye out for those. I think those are on the longer side, so it's almost there, but everything's doing well. Wow, this rain is ridiculous. It's a great view, and now I'm starting to get a breeze, which is really nice. But all right, let's head back inside. All right guys, we are back inside, and as the title of this video states, it is a thrift haul. So I have my teacup right here. In case anybody is wondering, this is from Crate & Barrel. So if anybody wants to get it, they usually put it around this time of the year. So usually around like fall, autumn, when they start putting out like fall decorations or Halloween. This is definitely, I think this is in actually the Halloween section. So if you wanted to find it, you could you can go on that area. So for today, I have a few items that I got, mostly pictures, and I've noticed that like I've been getting into the paintings, and it's because I don't want our house to be smothered with paintings, but I also don't love the empty walls that we do have, and it's just because I haven't really decided what I want to put up, and I'd rather go ahead and figure out exactly what elements I want to put up before putting a whole bunch of holes, because guess who's going to be the one patching it and repainting it? So I just want to make sure that I'm finding all the elements that I wanted before doing so, and I think that I'm getting a good collection so far, and I'm really hoping soon that I'll be able to put some of these up on the wall and share them with you guys. Scott and I said that we're going to take like a day and just like a weekend and just see like where we want them in our home and how they would best be viewed and how we would enjoy them the most. So that is what we're gonna do soon, hopefully like this upcoming weekend, maybe. But so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start off with American Thrift. So I did American Thrift, Goodwill, and Women in Distress, my go-to. If you guys are ever in the South Florida area and you're like, hey, if you know, are there any other places that you would recommend, just let me know, and I can always, you know, put those down in the comments for you guys, or if you guys have any questions about, you know, places that I prefer to go to. I think everybody knows by now that I like Women in Distress, but that just happens to be there nearby. I love going there. The prices are good, so, and it's for a good cause. So first up is American Thrift. I got this painting here. It is on it's like a printed screened one, so it isn't how do I say this? It's not like acrylic painting where you can feel the texture that's been used. No, it's just on a canvas paper or canvas, and it was $4.99. So when I did purchase these, I purchased them in like a group of 3, the paintings. So the lady was nice to give it to me for like a little less of a price. So for all three, instead of it being around like $32, I think she gave it to me for like $27. So it was not too bad. But anyways, this is the first one, and I really liked it. I love the details here on the frame. Even here, it has the, I don't know what you would call this, I guess like fabric. If someone's better termed than me, just let me know in the comments below, because I'm just gonna call it fabric for right now. But this piecing around, this is the second painting I've found, or this is the first one, and then I have a second one that I have that also has this, and I think I'm loving this. It's like linen texture around it, and it's just really, really pretty. I don't know if it's showing up on camera very well, but yep, I loved it. And yep, that was it. This is an 8x10. It actually had the information on the back. So that was one. The second one I got, it's just mostly for the frame. So that's another thing I'm trying to do, is gravitate towards more of these ornate frames versus like the ones that you can buy in the bulk, where a lot of people are doing them for gallery walls. There's nothing wrong with gallery walls, it's just not in my preference. It's not part of the design that I want to go to, or at least I strayed from it. So this one I loved, and it was $7.99, and it also has like that detailing around the edge. And I'm gonna say this is essentially an 8x10 frame. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I just gotta clean these up a bit, of course. And I love that these already have the matting, so I don't have to worry about purchasing matting. The third one that I got is probably my favorite, and it just gives me like Van Gogh vibes. So she was $19.99, and she's pretty big. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get her all in the frame. I will definitely put a picture of her on the side so that way you guys can see it. But she's very pretty. She is also printed, but they did do a little bit of embellishment on it, so you can feel a little bit of the textures on here. I actually might be lying. I don't think this is printed at all, because when I look off to the side in the reflection, I can see the strokes. So maybe I'm just bad at paintings. But I did enjoy this one a lot, and I love the colors, the yellow. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this one, because I think she's very beautiful and I love the sizing of her. So for the next one, I am going to do Goodwill. I have a few items from there. You know, for me, in this area, there's so many Goodwills, and Goodwill's prices have obviously gone up. A lot of people have commented on that on YouTube, outside of YouTube. It's just facts. I mean, everything is raising in prices, but I do see that Goodwill's prices have escalated since previous years. But anyways, I did score a few good things over there, and it wasn't too bad in my opinion. So this one, it's another picture frame, no shocker, but I loved these little details, little roses on the side, and this was only 99 cents. I didn't think I should pass it up. I might do some rub and buff on here, or some antique staining on here, just to make it a little bit darker, just because I don't really love how shiny this one is. So I might just, or how bright and yellow it is the better term. So I'm probably going to go ahead and antique this one too. So that might be a future DIY if you guys want to subscribe, so you don't miss out on this one. This is also an 8x10, and yeah, it was 99 cents. Can't beat that. Second thing that I got from Goodwill, and I actually just got this today. So I see that this was originally maybe TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It had like that similar stickering on the bottom or on the side, and it was listed for $12.99. I got this for $3, and it wasn't too bad. It has a little bit of the holes in here. So I'm pretty much, I think I'm just going to use this as a spout, but I may also use it. I'm thinking of whether or not I should make it a planter, like maybe put like a plant inside one of our living plants in here, or I honestly may just use it as a pour to wet my plants that are in the house, or keep it out on my patio table. That might be a cute idea. So yeah, it didn't have the cap that came with it. I'm assuming that there was, because this is beveled here. But how pretty is she? She's very cute. Has a little bit of that gold detailing around the rim area as well. So I'm going to clean her up, and I'm going to definitely put her to some use soon. So I'll definitely show you guys how I end up styling a lot of these antiques that I'm finding and hauling. I really hope you guys stick around for that. For women in distress, I got a few paintings, but I also got a few other household items. So this year we did a toss-up, and this was decided last weekend on Scott's birthday. We all got together and did a brunch, and we decided that Scott and I are going to do Halloween at our house as well as Friendsgiving. So usually we'll try to like designate one holiday per individual. We do have a friend who loves to do Christmas, so we gave her Christmas. But anyways, so this year, since we're doing Friendsgiving, I have never done Friendsgiving ever. Like, I've never hosted it. I've never helped anybody host it. It's just been Friendsgiving, right? So we go, we eat, and then we leave. First year hosting it, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be outside on our new deck, our new pool deck. But the ideas that I had for it was that I know a lot of people like to do the tapered candles, and I do like them as well. I really do. It's just I always get afraid that people are getting up, moving, shuffling around, tables get nudged, possibly a candlestick falls over, and then flames go everywhere, and I don't want to set my house on fire. So I went back, and I don't know if you saw my Women in Distress previous video where I did a shop with me and haul. I had saw these on there, and I didn't pick them up at the time. I was like, I don't really have a use for it. But then when I got designated with this job, I was like, how cute are these? I can put small little like candle lights in here, or I can even put not the pillar ones, I forget what they're called. Votive? I'm gonna say votive. Candles that go in here. They're like the smaller ones that look like pillar candles. And this one was $1.50, so I didn't think this was a bad price. $1.50 for this one. This one was $2. $2. Yeah, so she was $2, and then I grabbed these two other ones, and these were $1 a piece. But I figured these would be really nice. I mean, I can even do floating candles in them if I want. I just thought they were great because they would allow for conversation without anything obstructing your view, as well as they just felt safer to me. So I'm gonna see if I can find a few more that are like these. I mean, these are very weighted, and the crystals are great. It's a great great quality. So I'm gonna keep a lookout for more of these when I go to Women in Distress. I went today and I didn't see any that I enjoyed, so I didn't want to buy them. I did see like taper candlesticks, but I don't feel like I want to add that on here. So I think these were good, and I think I actually might have something similar to this in the garage. So I'm going to dig through those, and I'm going to see if we do, and I can definitely add that to our collection. So I'll be collecting a few of these for that tablescape that I do. And of course, if you are not subscribed, that would be a great time for you to subscribe to see, how I go ahead and I decorate for Friendsgiving. I will definitely be recording that, guys. I really hope you stay tuned for that. But moving on, I have these two pictures of birds. So I'm terrified of birds. It's just a thing. I blame it on the Alfred Hitchcock movie. I saw it when I was young. Probably that in addition to a bird cage falling on me and the bird pecking at me. Long story. Not going to do it today. But I do like pictures of them. So this one, I think this is supposed to be a cardinal. I don't know. I have no idea. But I thought it was pretty. And they came in a set of 2. And they're $2 each. But if you look closely, I didn't notice. But if you look closely, it's like made out of feathers. And then this one is a peacock. And if you can see really ever so closely that it's like it has that feather fraying, and it looks like somebody went over it with paint. I'm thinking it's just one of those like feathers that you can get at the craft store at Hobby Lobby and such. But I thought they were really nice, and they were $2 a piece. And I like the antique framing. Thought these would be nice, like even in like the bathroom, or we have like these awkward corner hall walls, and I thought that maybe these would be nice to just have in between, maybe one like this and a horizontal frame in between the 2 of them. One thing that I got from there is these what's it called? These are placemats that I got there. They're on the Christmas side ish, but there's 2 of them, and my thought was, why not make this into a holiday pillow? I can go ahead and get the stuffing from like Hobby Lobby or Joann's or even Walmart. They have a little bit of stain on it, but I'm going to try and see if I can get them out. If not, it's really not that noticeable, and I really enjoy the print on them. So for $1, I didn't think this was really that bad. And I now have myself a holiday pillow. The next thing is my favorite. So they are really big. I'm going to try and see if I can get them in on camera. If not, I will obviously have it here on the side to show you guys. But the first one is for me, and he is everything. I saw him as soon as I walked in, and I was like, thought about it, went back. Like I think I just took like 2 steps, and then I was like, no, I kind of want it. And then I tried to get it off the wall, and because of the type of nail that they had and the hook that's on the back of this painting, it was really hard for me to get him down. And I'm like, I'm gonna go and try and see if I can find somebody, and if not, you know, I'll figure it out. And I was like, but I hope in the meantime nobody tries to steal him. So I went like really fast. But this guy, he is so absolutely gorgeous. I love everything about it. I love the style, the medium that was used. This was definitely hand painted and signed. There are, this is also another linen border that's around. This one was $16, and he is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. I have an idea of where I want to put him, but I want to get Scott's opinion on it as well. And I think this is going to go in there's 2 places. It can either go in our family room or our formal living area where I am right now. But he is just, oh my gosh, like when I touch it and I feel how authentic this guy is, and for only $16, I couldn't pass him up at all. Right next to him was another painting. Couldn't pass that one up either. But this one, if she doesn't want it, I'm gonna take it. It's for my mom, and when I looked at it, the first thing I thought was my mom. And I said, this is everything that she likes in her house. And it was on the pricier side, but it's my mother, and if it's something that I think she'll like, I don't mind. And if she doesn't want it, I'll take it. And this one can also go in many of the wall spaces in our house. And let me see if I can get it, because it's kind of heavy. Let me see. Okay. So, it's an original. And, here we go. There she is. She's so pretty. It has glass here on the inside. I do want to see if I could take it out, but I don't want to damage it because it is an original. So I kind of just want to leave it as is. It's called Flowers in the Vase, Original Color Serigraph Signed Edition by Ira Mauskowitz in Poland of 1912. And this is the 90, hold on. There's only 100 that were made, and this is the 91st. 91. 91st? Yeah, we'll go with 91st. Out of its grouping, and it's just really beautiful. It's very heavy. Well, not very heavy, but it has a good weight, so the framing is really good quality. And just looking at the backing of it, it's an 18 by 22. And I'm gonna try and see if I can show this to you guys. But yeah, those are all the paintings that I was able to score on my thrifts season of the past 2 weeks. So yeah, I really hope that I get to actually place these up soon so I can show you guys how amazing these pieces are. Finding that man today at Women in Distress, it really just kind of really made me feel like, okay, it's time. We got to start putting these up against the wall because I have so many beautiful pieces, and guess what? They're all like stacked up in one of the rooms, just leaning up against a wall or some type of furniture. And I'm like, what was the purpose of getting these beautiful pieces and they're just going to be standing here? So I definitely want to go ahead and start putting those into use soon. So I'll probably record us picking some of the spots and where we place them and how I decorate them, definitely, so that way you guys can see that. I want you to be a part of that. Alright guys, that's it for this video. So for the next upcoming videos, I really hope you guys consider subscribing because we're going to go into fall. I've already went through some of my fall items from the years past, and I have added like a few things to my collection so far. I haven't really gone to Hobby Lobby and moseyed around or, you know, Joann's or anything like that. I've been just kind of like collecting these beautiful paintings, and hopefully they will be up on my wall soon. So I will definitely be showing you guys, and I can't wait for you to stick around and see that. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by here at the Coffeeist. Have a good one.